day that my mohawk was missing.
I'm thinking it could be like one of her boo-boo kittens, I guess.
What's a boo?
We're talking about the fabulous liar from every other show he's been on.
I was the guy that lied about his grandma dying.
That ain't gonna work in here, but yeah.
She hired me to style her for a photo shoot. It was like The Exorcist. She came in like her head was spinning.
Do you see the problem with that?
Don't you see how fascinating I am on the photo?
Yeah, I say it's a lot of fascinating people in prison.
Send her to jail. Send her to jail.
There's a big world out there, and it's filled with people that just don't see eye to eye. See, that's why I come in. See, I ain't got a law degree, and I'm way too fly to wear a robe. But this is where common sense presides, in my house. Court is now in session.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Steve
Welcome to court, everybody.
This is the case of Sunkee Angel versus Tyrone Clark. Sunkee is suing Tyrone for $8,000 for a one-of-a-kind glass mohawk she claims he stole, and for breaking her glass cutting machine. Tyrone says he's not a thief and he's not paying.
All right, let's start with you, Sunkee. You have 30 seconds to state your case.
Hello, Judge Steve. I am Sunkee Angel. I have mohawks that I create that are made out of glass, and that's never been done before. And I discovered one day that my mohawk was missing. And I have a glass cutting machine as well that I use to make my special made design mohawk, and it's broken. And I know it had to been him because he was the only person that was in my house.
Okay, so how much are you suing for?
For $8,000.
Tyrone, it's your turn. You have 30 seconds to respond.
Your Honor, first of all, she's trifling for saying that, okay, because that's something special to her. Second of all, I don't know how to even use a glass machine, so there's no reason for me to take her stuff. I don't do stuff like that, period.
Now, you know you was the last person that was in my house, Tyrone. Don't get on here and play like that. Don't do that, because you know you was the last person there. Who else broke it? How did it break?
Okay, well, let's find out. Let's talk about this mohawk. Well,
Yes.
What is it for? You an entertainer or something?
I'm a transgender recording artist, comedian, and a lot of people know me for my signature mohawk piece. When people see me comment, this mohawk is like Michael Jackson's glove. I'm the only one that's coming with it. You know what I'm saying? So you know I'm heated. I'm from Alabama. I'm a Southern Belle, and I'm not going to have it with him.
Really?
How do you respond?
2012, okay? I met her on a music set of hers, and I saw her dancing in her booty. I like the way she twerks and everything. She knows how to work it. So I've been a fan of hers, and we've been friends ever since. But she just got the
I probably should have left him there.
to say that I took
probably
her
should have
stuff.
left him there, because that's where he should have stayed, a
Girl,
fan.
bye.
You should have
Whatever.
stayed a fan.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about the mohawk. Now, use it to perform. It's a one-of-a-kind.
It's custom
Okay.
made.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Yes.
that's slick.
I've probably styled maybe about 5 or 6 of them
Okay.
within my lifetime.
And they're pretty popular.
A lot of people want me to sell them, but I just feel like it'll lose its value if I, you
So
know.
they're just for you.
It's just for me.
Okay, so now let's get to this part about it. It's missing. How did it come up missing?
Tyrone comes over to my house, and I had a studio session with my producer, and I told him if he wanted to leave to make sure he closed the door and lock it if he left my house. When I came back to my house, I kept passing by my closet, and I'm like, "Where's my mohawk?"
How long were you in that place?
Under 5 minutes. Most
you know
of
what?
the time I went and set my butt on
Now
the
you know
toilet
what?
seat
You over there lying
and
like a
took
tall
poopy.
palm tree.
So I
Don't
have
do
no
that.
reason.
You're lying. You're lying.
Let me tell you something. What we're not finna do
You
over
lying.
here is lie like a tall
Oh,
palm
no,
tree.
I'm not lying.
Now, you tell another lie. But these tall palm tree lies, we're going to cut this out right now.
That's right.
Would it take a person more than 5 minutes to remove that mohawk?
I mean, it just depends on where she placed it.
Now you know my mohawk is in my closet at all times. Don't come and see you trying to be
You
funny.
came back home and you realized
Yes.
it was missing.
Yes.
So after you found out it was missing, did you start taking note of anything else?
I
What?
started something because I'm like, I told him to lock the door, so it couldn't have been nobody else. I thought maybe in my mind, I'm like, maybe somebody came into my apartment, but the door was locked, right?
Tyrone, how do you think the mohawk came up missing?
I believe that it could have been one of her guy friends.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it could be like one of her boo-boo kittens, I guess, her boo-boo kittens. So that's what I'm thinking, her zaddy.
What's a boo?
So basically, he's trying to make it seem like it's a man that might be interested in me, or like maybe
That she
somebody that I
hangs
like
around
that I
with,
haven't to my
that
house.
might have
I feel
taken
like that's
her
what he's
stuff
trying to insinuate. And I'm
besides
not going to sit up
giving-
here and try to make it seem like it's some man when you
Girl,
know I don't let no
girl,
man come to my house. And you know COVID is
Bye,
going on, so I'm
Felicia.
not going to let nobody come to
Bye,
my
Sal.
house.
Respect
alone
the
to me.
court.
I'm going back to you, Sunkee. So break down how you make up this mohawk, because I'm trying to get to this $8,000 suit.
Took about a month.
And you think to make this one cost about how much?
5,000. That's why I'm suing him 5,000.
Yeah. So $5,000.
5,000. And then the fact that, like I said, when I came home, my glass cutting machine was not working. I don't know if he
Now
tried
tell me
to
about
make.
this glass cutting machine. You got your own glass cutter because you cut these pieces.
Yes, I actually had to buy it from someone.
Do we have an invoice for this?
Yes, I actually have an invoice here that I submitted to the court.
Okay, we got it right here. Glass cutting tools, double head, convex mirror cutting machine.
Yes.
$3,000. So now, the 2 days that it took you to discover that the mohawk was missing and the glass cutter had been moved, who had been in the home during that period?
Nobody. It was
So
just
the
me.
last person you're saying was in your home
Was Tyrone, the walking palm tree.
Girl pie.
Now, Tyrone,
Girl,
now let's talk about this before. You're admittedly an admirer of Sunkee.
Of course, she's all that in a bag of chips. Of course, she's fabulous.
So now, in your admiring of her, you like these head dresses, you think that's pretty fly.
But I know he said he wanted one. He
Have
said
you
he
ever
wanted one.
one?
Of
Now lie about
course.
that.
Of
Oh, you
course.
wanted one?
Absolutely.
Have you ever asked her to make you one?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
And I told him
when
no.
she told you the price, you
I
said
told him no.
because you want to keep it unique.
I don't want it to lose its value.
So you've asked for it. She refused to make it, but you still want one.
Of course.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
Now let me ask you something. You all have had some other transactions?
Yeah,
or something?
yeah. So throughout the years, we've exchanged stuff, and like I said, I like her style, and I did bring a bag with some stuff just to bring some peace. One of her famous shirts that she has, the
That's
alien,
my shirt. That's what I was
Trans-alien shirt
telling you. I said that one of my shirts was
that she
missing.
gave me consent
One of my
for.
shirts was missing. That's
One
the
at a time.
Trans-alien logo.
One at a time.
So it wasn't like I just up and take her stuff. She gave me consent. So she said, yeah, you can borrow this. And then I have other items there. I'm not going to pull everything out your eye.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
pull it out. Pull it out.
It's like,
Go ahead and reveal it. Go ahead and pull it out.
okay,
I-
you're doing the most.
Go ahead and
You're
pull it
doing
out.
the
No, that's the most right
Felicia.
there.
Tyrone, you borrowed that?
Yeah.
No, he stole.
Now, sir,
It don't make no
I
sense.
don't know how else to say this. That ain't your size.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm assuming you brought these clothes to give them back.
The thing is, Your Honor, I want to show her, like, I'm a good person. I have integrity. If I had her mohawk, I would have had it in the dang bag.
Let me just tell you where I'm at so far.
Yeah.
I believe she's telling the truth. I believe no one was in the house for the 2 days. That her machine that she uses to cut glasses was moved, and it doesn't work, and the mohawk is missing, and you wanted one, and you take pieces to fit your person. Prove to me it wasn't you. How can you tell me that her machine that she uses to cut glasses was moved, and it doesn't work, and the mohawk is missing? Prove to me it wasn't you.
I submitted my evidence of me going in my closet. She kept accusing that, oh, it's in your closet, you hide it,
You
yada, yada.
submitted a video?
Yes, footage, y'all.
Evidence
Oh,
that you
yes, I
don't
got the
have it.
receipt.
Well, you need to
Let's
show
see
me.
I got the
Please show me,
receipt.
Let's see
baby.
it.
Please
Let's
show me.
see the video.
You need to show me, baby. I need to see
Going
this.
to show you that I do not have her mohawk.
You don't see no mohawk.
So I don't know what she is talking about, but there is no mohawk in this closet. I rest my case.
Period.
Woo! I'm getting heated. Like, it's making me mad. It's making me so mad. Like, are you serious?
I'll bust you upside your head.
That's right, Judge. That's right. That's right. That's right.
You didn't show the floor of the closet. You didn't show the desk. You didn't show the bed.
Come on.
You could have ran that camera under the bed. Do you have a wig stand at your house?
Yeah, I borrowed some of her wigs before too. So, yes.
Hey, it looked bad. So now let me get to it. I believe when she said something was missing. I believe when she said you were the only person in the house. I believe that. But the law is quite simple here. If you take something or steal something or is responsible for the loss of something, then you're responsible for that item. I can't explain any other reason why this woman's mohawk is missing, but neither can you. Here's what I think happened. I think you spent more than 5 minutes in a house.
Definitely.
I think you tried to make a mohawk. I think you got your hands on some glass. That's what I'm just telling you what I think.
It's strange you say that.
Listen to me. I know.
Doing the most.
I know. Because I know when you want something that you can't have, most people going to try to find a way. So I think you tried to make a mohawk and you found out it was a little more difficult than it was. And the machine got jammed up and it broke and shorted out. I think that's what happened to the machine. I can't really prove that, but I think. I also think you took the mohawk.
Oh, Lordy.
I think you got the mohawk. Or if you don't, I think you know who has the mohawk. You seem like a nice guy, man. You could come on and just end this and admit to it, and we can get on out of here. Am I way off on anything I'm thinking? I know I'm not. See, listen to me. Look, man. Listen, man. The thing I've never had to go to school for was this here. I know how to look at another man and put him in that position. So I gave him an option to just have a moment, and he gave me the moment I needed for. It's real simple. Something happened to the mohawk, and you know exactly what happened to the mohawk. Just tell me what happened to the mohawk.
When I went inside to use a restroom, one of her zaddies came over, and when I came out, I'm like, okay, so everything's cool. He left as well. And that's about it. But I'm thinking it's possibly him, one of.
Exactly. That's why I've reached a verdict. First of all, I order you to return all of the items in that bag to the plaintiff. That's for starters. And then, that's a nice step, but we're not through. I am also awarding her the full amount of $8,000. $5,000 for the mohawk and $3,000 for the machine, because you know more to this story than you're telling, young man. That's my verdict. That's the case.
Y'all ready? Sunkee Angel. When they face me, they face their reflection. Let's go. Okay. I'm a walking mirror when I wear my glass hawk. When I wear my glass mohawk. When I wear my glass mohawk. Stomping my ops to the ground. Leave them on that asphalt. Leave them on that asphalt. I leave them on that asphalt. When they come for me, I make them see their own reflection. See their own reflection. They see their own reflection. Their tactics are an illusion. It's just a projection. It's just a projection. It's just a projection. This gang on Twitter, it's a mess like they skin getting stuck in a zipper. Cause they wanna activate my triggers. It's a lyrical circus coming through and they know I'm about to clown. They can say they the best, I don't care who up next, cause I'm about to take over right now. They wanna gang up and try to kill my visibility, but then I end up on Steve Harvey. I'm about to take them to trial, got them in the courtroom, now they sitting in denial. Got my glass mohawk, and I was about to get real, cause I am the verdict that gets no appeal. I can be a hero and I can be a villain, depending on how the hater crew be feeling. I'm living in the future, they wish, but they could never. I'm a walking chandelier, they gon' remember me forever. Fragmented, but I put the mirror pieces back together. I'm a genius, and that's why they bothered, cause I be so clever. I'm a walking mirror when I wear my glass hawk, when I wear my glass mohawk, when I wear my glass mohawk. Stomping my ops to the ground, leave them on that asphalt, leave them on that asphalt, I leave them on that asphalt. When they come for me, I make them see their own reflection, see their own reflection, they see their own reflection. Their tactics are an illusion, it's just a projection, it's just a projection, it's just a projection. I'm a masterpiece and a work of art at the same time. Got my shoulder pads on like it's giving game time. I'm a walking mirror, face me, I command. Keep my name out your mouth or it's giving Candyman. It's about to get real scary, about to make them fear me like my name Bloody Mary. If they play with me, they gon' meet the tooth fairy. Make them think Beyonce is really Tyler Perry. They on the ground trying to get up, got their abs tight like they doing some sit-ups. I'm about to exhaust them, now they about to give up. Got their hands up, it's a lyrical stick-up. So get out of my way, cause I'm headed to the top. This ain't been done like Lil Nas in hip-hop. I never been average like a Toyota Prius. I'm Kanye West in a dress, cause I'm a transgender genius. I'm living in the future, they wish, but they could never. I'm a walking chandelier, they gon' remember me forever. Fragmented, but I put the mirror pieces back together. I'm a genius, and that's why they bothered, cause I be so clever. I'm a walking mirror when I wear my glass hawk, when I wear my glass mohawk, when I wear my glass mohawk. Stomping my ops to the ground, leave them on that asphalt, leave them on that asphalt, I leave them on that asphalt. When they come for me, I make them see their own reflection, see their own reflection, they see their own reflection. Their tactics are an illusion, it's just a projection, it's just a projection, it's just a projection.
Just take a look in my mirror, so you can see your reflection. Just take a look in my glass hall.
I'm a walking mirror when I wear my glass hawk, when I wear my glass mohawk, when I wear my glass mohawk. Stomping my ops to the ground, leave them on that asphalt, leave them on that asphalt. Jessica, is that you? Oh my God, who are you?
I'm the monster under the bed. Better yet, the monster in your head. I'm the other part of you that they were afraid you would make peace with. The anger, the aggression, not programmed with that sheep shit.
I got a lot of questions. I need answers. The ones who once loved me now are the aggressors. They want to ride my coattail when it's beneficial, but the whole time they're in agreement with my oppressors.
They got your Instagram disabled. They tried to kill your visibility.
Then they kept reporting my page. I had to take them to trial with Steve Harvey. And niggas still tweeting about Diggy-Doo. Seem like that's the version they want to remember. I'm starting to think some of them niggas liked me better as a nigga.
They want to blame the glass rather than the person who pushed it. Adding insult to injury, that's an emotional bully.
How you a prophetess, saying I'm a demon all cause I no longer live a lie? Seem like the real demon is the accuser. they be watching with an evil eye. I'm a walking mirror. Facing me is their reflection. I'm holding them accountable, like an illegal butt injection. They want to use me for my gift, but then try to outshine me. Now they're in the past where they belong, in the back right behind me. It was the attack that showed me how they really wasn't with me. Cause when I stand my ground, they high-key dismiss me. They fucked over me. And I still tried to give them they fucking flowers. Now I'm standing in my aggression. And I'm making peace with my powers. Stop fucking with me. I told you I'm not wrapped too tight. All the anxiety, all the depression. Is that what mental illness look like? Mental illness look like. Mental illness look like. And every conversation that they've had behind my back, every plot, everything. I'm returning it to sender. Wait, Sunkee? Are you still with us? Sunkee? Are you still here?
Sunkee left the soundtrack. This is her shadow. Accepting my dark side, making peace with inner battles.